feet are absolutely fucked.
You're frightened, man. This is really that.
I'm not frightened.
Hi, I'm Wolf Thompson, and I recently had the privilege of spending roughly 7 weeks in the beautiful Caribbean island nation of Grenada. I was there so long that all the fantastic things the island has to offer became a bit of a novelty to me, so I decided to go and do something a little bit more drastic. I think that's all the context you need, so I'll start rolling the clips.
Right, hello. So it's the evening before I plan to start walking, the Saturday. I sort of loosely thought that I wanted to walk around the island for a while, and I decided Thursday, Friday that I wanted to do it on Sunday. I haven't packed at all. I want to leave early tomorrow and I haven't packed. All I know really is that I'm going to go up the west side of the island, and I hope to make it to like somewhere in St John's, like Grand Roy, and there's a mount something or other a little bit further up. That would be nice to get to, but I don't know if I will, to be honest. Don't know where I'll be staying yet. My mum's put a post out on some group thing, sort of looking for people to suggest accommodation, that sort of thing. So hopefully I'll get some pointers from that. So tomorrow morning I'll try and get up somewhat early and pack and go, and hope I end up somewhere before nightfall. Yep, that's it. That's the plan. It's the morning now. I left the curtains open in hopes that the sun rising would wake me up fairly early, but it didn't, so my alarm just went off at 7, which is fine, I guess. I needed to sleep anyway. I've got to try and pack my bag and go now, I guess. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Yeehaw. Got the hat to go with it too. Definitely going to take this off for now, but it might be good at some point if I really want something covering my neck. Or something to hang myself with, you know, you never know. Right, so I'm all kitted up and ready to go now. Got my rucky on. Let's see if I can... lean forward, I don't know. Probably can't even see that, we'll see later. And I'm going to start walking. I'm not keen on recording around other people, that's a bit weird, but we'll see. I can maybe stick it in my front pocket and just walk around with my phone camera hanging out. I'll try that. Just started walking. Originally I wanted to record a lot of clips like this, but that didn't work because I kept accidentally hitting the stop button, which created for a lot of clips like these. It very briefly drizzled, and this was the only time I used my brolly properly. St George's is over there. I've been walking for about an hour and 15 minutes, I think. Not convinced, I didn't actually check the time when I left, but oh well. Hopefully I'll be walking down there soon. Right, it's 10 to 10 now. I've been walking for like an hour and 40 minutes, I reckon-ish. My feet were really hot and rubbing a bit, so I'm just going to put them in the cold water. It's one of my dad's recommendations. If you can put your feet in cold water, do it. My feet are blistering a little bit, my heels especially. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that, but I just did. I've swapped my shoes over for my sandals, and then as soon as my feet are dry, I'll swap them back over, because my sandals are really uncomfortable to walk in for long times. Yeah, basically in St George's. I think I just missed him, but there was a crowd there. Lovely. At the port now. Here's where I'll hopefully be playing football next Wednesday, if I make it back in time. I'm not convinced I will, but hopefully. In this clip I think it would take me 4 days to walk around the island, so there was absolutely no chance that I'd make it back for football on mid-Wednesday. I have no idea what I was thinking. I'm a bit worried for food because most things are shut today.
and I'm about to walk through to the touristy bit rather than the proper bit. There was a shop back there that was open, I should have gone then, but oh well, we'll see what happens. In the last clip I was actually walking the wrong way, so in this one I had to go back on myself, which was one of the only times I had to go back on myself on the whole walk. Going through to the touristy bit now. Food will be more expensive. I could keep walking. Really should stop at the sign, I don't know. Oh, that's the speed bump, I'll count that. I think there won't be many places for food after St George's for a while, so I feel like I should eat here and then go on the safe side, but it might be quite expensive. Morning. Looks like everything's shut here too. 20 to 11. I've got, hang on, I'll open it. For a photo out, but I didn't. Oh. They didn't have much left. I got bread, chicken nuggets, fish fingers or fish fillets or something like that, and some salad apparently. Didn't know I got salad, but I'm pleased I did because could do with that. Yeah. They only had a few things left. One thing they had left that I didn't have was a chicken neck. Didn't seem to have been touched at all. Didn't look like anyone had had any. So and I was like, ooh no. The lady said about the fish fillets or fingers, whatever they are, that they'd make me look 10 years younger. So I said, well, I'll have some chicken neck if they make me look 10 years younger again. But she didn't seem to think sad. She didn't seem keen on them particularly, so I'm not in the most attractive spot. I'm just sort of sat on the roots of a massive fucking tree. Oh, there he is. Hello there. With a bunch of Coke bottles on the side of the road. But I'm basically just outside of St George's. St George's is just sort of back that way there. Probably can't see that, oh well. I'll eat this and then maybe keep going for a bit. It's not a very nice place to just set out the sun, so yeah, probably will. So I stopped in a nicer corner after eating my food on the go. Didn't want to sit there and eat it. It started to stink or something, so I just got up and went. I'm back in my walking boots now. Put my sandals back on my sack. My sandals were alright actually. They weren't grabbing the back of my heels as much as these shoes do. So. So these shoes might be worse for walking just because of the back of my heels, but they're better for support I think, so I'm going to wear them. It's about 12, sat out the sun in Grand Mile watching the guys pulling in the fishing nets for a bit. I'm walking again now, but I've got this amazing view. I can see the long distance I've walked, somewhat at least. Right, gotta keep going. They had a landslide here, took the road out completely. It's just all gone. So no cars are allowed down here, but I'm allowed down here apparently. There's a sign that says no pedestrians or bikes. The guy said I could walk down here, so I believed him. Literally has just gone. Looks like it took out some buildings. And a fuck ton of trees. Look at that, fucking hell. It just went. Amazing. Not sure if you'll be able to see it, but there's a lizard stuck in the trench trying to clamber his way up. Come on fella, you're nearly there. Oh no! No! Oh, that was close, Jesus. There we go. You can get out from there, right? Here he is. Blue lizard. Hello fella. don't go back in there. I'm just trying to... Alright. Oh, he didn't, did he? Oh, he did. He fell back in. Well, he knows he can get out now. I'm sat having a little rest. It's about 1:45. Considering sitting here for about an hour just to sit out the sun, because there's not much shade on this road. But I don't know, I feel like I'll get bored and just continue walking. Who cares if I die of heat stroke? Nah, I probably won't, but I'll be absolutely exhausted by the end of the day if I do. I've just seen some ladies walking back from church with parasols, or umbrellas used as parasols, and I've got an umbrella with me, so I can just pop that up and keep going. It's not very comfortable here. I can't like lean back on anything and relax, and there's like broken glass on the floor, so I'll keep going. Maybe I'll stop again. I've just had a drink, sat down for about an hour at the community centre. Oh, there's a funny little wasp thing on me. The community centre, yeah, by the oh my god, I'm gonna have to look it up. The Bassejeux Community Centre by the Happy Hill Football Club. Now I'm gonna start walking again. Just crossed a little river. Not sure what it is. There's a little sign there that might tell me. There's like an old bridge next to it too. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's 2:30. I'm in between Brisbane and Concord, closer to Brisbane, and I'm just on the corner of this road. Cool rock cliff thing, I think. Bet there'd be quite a few fossils just on the surface there, if you knew where to look, but I don't. Looks cool though, at least. And I've got sort of a bay behind me. I'll keep on walking. One of the not so nice parts of the island, the landfill. Single-use plastics have got to go somewhere, I guess. Dead sad there. Goodbye St George. Hello St John. It does say it on that sign, I promise. Oh god, my legs are starting to hurt quite a bit. Whew. It's 3 o'clock and I think I'm approaching Concord. It's not far now. Fantastic view though. It's been a long old road from Brazin. Just made it to Megan's Bay Cottage, which was one of the accommodation options I looked at for my trip, but I don't think they had any availability according to booking.com. I'm dying for some water. My main big bottle's empty and I want to fill up somewhere. I've got some backup bottles if I need, and they've got water in, although it'd be pretty warm by now. Right, I'm in Marigot now by St Anne's Church. It's 4 o'clock. My feet are absolutely fucked, for lack of a better term. Might have been a bit ambitious for the first day, but I'm sat in Uncle Belly's bar now, on the side of the road. Got my shoes off because my feet are rubbing. I've got a few more blisters now. My back is completely stoked and I still don't know what accommodation I might be able to get. I'm actually covered in salt from the amount of times I've been covered in sweat and then it's dried because I've sat in the shade and then sweat again. It's like I can actually feel the salt crystals. It's mad. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit and chill for a bit. My feet are really, they're done. They're really done. Alright, it's 4:30 now. I'm gonna get up and go to Grand Roy and further maybe, probably not. I'm at Grand Roy now. I'm done walking, so I'm looking for somewhere to stay. I've asked one guy and he said that I wouldn't find anything like that around here. I just said I was looking for like a hammock or anything I could just sleep in. They said it's all families around here, so they won't offer you that. There's this little tribute thing here with a cannon. Tributing someone I've not heard of. Something to do with Calypso. It's nice that it's there. It's quite well kept. Hopefully I can find something, because I've also been told that buses don't run on Sunday, so I'll be lucky to get a bus to take me back. So, might struggle. I managed to find a place, as you can see. I went to this bar place first and asked, and they said go ask the police station. So I went to the police station. They recommended that I walk to Guave, which they reckon was about half an hour's walk, half an hour, 45 minutes. I looked at the map, I was like, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes on the late end, but it was getting dark, I wanted to stop walking. So I walked up another road. I was just asking people, I asked these group of ladies who were stood on the road, and they sort of got a guy to come over, and he got another guy to come over, and then they went and got another guy to come over, or something like that. There was lots of people. One of the guys walked me up to this lady's house. I explained my situation. She wasn't keen at first, but then she came down and spoke to me, and she said that she liked to keep it on the low because people come in. Yeah, I didn't really get the full picture, but I got the impression that she wanted to keep it quiet. So she offered it to me for 90 EC, which is like 30 quid-ish, less than 30 quid, so pretty good. I was happy for the price, but the guy who'd walked me up there said that he wanted a good tip for it. I had 100 that I gave the lady for the apartment, and I gave him 10, so that was sorted. It was pretty good. I'll show you this around. Can I spin the camera around? No, I can't. Well, I'll do a different thing. Hang on. Oh, no, that's not how you... So it comes in the front door here. Came into this room, which I thought was probably would be it, with the sofa and the sofa bed thing that I thought at first that's what I'd be sleeping on. But then she brought me through here to the kitchen, and she says the oven works. To be perfectly honest with you, I would not be keen to test that theory, but it's fine, I don't need to use it anyway. Then I come to here, this is the bedroom, so I've got actually a really quite nice bed, and there's a bathroom through there with a shower, again fairly good quality, and then there's a back door here that I can open and look out, and it's like her garden, and I've got a fan, which is fantastic. Trying to dry my socks out because they were just thick wet with sweat, even though they were dry at 4:30 when I put them back on, so it doesn't take long. Yeah, it's a really good place. I'm happy I found it. It must be about the only place you can rent in all of Grand Roy. But then went out to get some food because they'd mentioned that there was a restaurant down the road. The guy who had the tip said he'd go and look and tell me if it was open, and he didn't come back, and I was sort of waiting for him to come back. I didn't want to go wandering, so I sort of just stayed put in the apartment, but I realised he probably meant if it's open he will come and let me know, if it's shut he won't. So I was like, oh, I actually have to go and get some food now, so I did. So I went to a little place where guys had said I could get like stuff for a sandwich. He only had rolls, so I bought 2 bread rolls, oh my god, 2 bread rolls for 1 EC50, which is amazing. That's like 20 pence per roll, something stupid like that, maybe even less. So really good deal. I was like, oh, cracking. I thought about looking for some other stuff, but I was like, I don't know. There was like a little market stall with vegetables, but when I walked past there earlier, a guy came rushing out trying to sell me weed, so I was like, I might avoid that one. But I was walking back up, and I met this older guy again who had given a tip earlier, and he was like, hey, how's it going, man? You get your food? Well, I actually have no idea what he said. I can't understand the word, but that's what I think he said. I was like, yeah, I got my bread rolls. I showed them to him, and he's like, oh, all right, cool, you have a nice night. So I walked off, and then I was quite a ways away from him, and he turned around and showered, and I didn't know what he shouted or who he was shouting at, so I just sort of stayed there just in case to be polite. And he came up and he was like, he mentioned corned beef. That's all I got, corned beef. I was like, oh, corned beef. I went to the shop. I couldn't see any. Where can I get that? He was like, oh no, I want corned beef. And he was asking for $5, which I feel like it's reasonable, but I didn't have $5 on me. I managed to give him the 20, he was really thankful, so. The irony is that I went and managed to get dinner for less than $2 EC, and I've given a guy $20 EC for his own dinner. So I was like, well, that teaches me for going outside, I guess. So I've just got rolls, cheese, crackers. I've actually got some salami that I was given before I set off. Tomorrow I want to do a particular route that takes me closer to the coast, so I can say that I've walked around the island rather than sort of walked and taken a quicker route that didn't quite go all the way around there. My feet are absolutely knackered. I think tomorrow I will not want to walk at all. I will not want to walk at all, let alone the distance I've walked today. So I might only go to Victoria, which really isn't very far, but depending on how bad my feet are, that might be a reasonable distance for that day. Just means it'll be a very long time getting around the island, because I thought I'd be able to do it in 4 days, and if on the second day I'm only almost at the top of one coast, it'll take me at least 5, maybe 6 days to get around. So I don't know, we'll see. Either Victoria or Salteurs if I can make it, or somewhere in between. I'm not sure. I didn't think my arms would need sun cream, but they are red as a lobster. I didn't think they needed sun cream because I was already quite tanned, especially on my arms, but yeah, no, they are solidly sunburnt. Alright, so I've just had a shower. This is what I'll be eating for dinner, I guess. I've got my biscuits, got some weird salami that's really peppery, so I'll need a lot of water, but that's fine. I've had 4.5 litres today. I didn't think I'd like this cheese. I normally don't like soft cheese, but this is absolutely delicious. I'm just using it as butter on here. Looking forward to this. I've managed to develop this peculiar tan line where my arm goes from white and then bright red from the sunburn, and then there's a patch where it's pretty much fine, and then it goes back to being red again. I don't know how I managed that. I cannot possibly think.
I'm all set for bed. I've set an alarm for 6:30. Get up with the sun and get going. Yeah, that's the plan. Don't know how far I'll get, but we'll keep on walking.
And keep on walking I did, but you'll have to wait to see that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, take care.